I would also like to say, as we get into round 3, in the Discord Friday Night Fight General Chat, I have posted staff take on alcohol while playing. Please give it a read when able.
Oh dear.
Okay, Short, give us our brief.
Yeah, pretty easy setup. 3 caches to destroy. Offer gets 1 HT48, which is an MI8, just fancier, and a BTR80. And Blue 4 gets a dishcam and a bit of transportation.
Blue for leadership, do you have any questions?
Negative.
Off for leadership, do you have any questions?
I got something.
Sure, buddy.
This is not a normal blue on red weapon setup. It's more like a red on red. Just saying.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming out tonight. It's great to see numbers so strong all the way through.
Okay, so, how do I put this? I'm drunk as shit right now. Everything is really blurry. Auntie Static's here. Auntie, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Auntie is our server developer for TSB. And without her, we would be in a lot of trouble.
scale right now, aren't you?
Oh, definitely, Barb. Hey, I was thanking Auntie for all of her work within TSB right now.
Absolutely. I saw her send that message in your chat. Absolutely. Auntie is the cornerstone of TSB as it stands.
Definitely, right? So I'm, like, super fucking wasted at this point. I've been celebrating too hard for 100k. I'll sober up by the, whatchamacallit, the EU, NA rounds. Blue 4 is defending the 3 objectives on Bystera, which means this is around the Northwest Airfield area here, except it is not. I'm a liar. This is around Cherno and Electro rounds themselves. I've been doing myself too hard.
I'm going to interrupt you. No. You are absolutely fine. I thought it was also going to be around that Northwestern Airfield, so don't feel too bad. However, I have a cheat sheet, which I will link to you in the Discord really quick.
Bro, I'm not going to check that.
Or not Discord, the fucking TeamSpeak. This is from the mission maker himself. This is a bit of a continuation of that 3-way neutral sector fight. This is themed after the Bosnian Wars, so Red 4 and Blue 4 are not strictly Russia and US. They are different sections in the...
That does explain why in the custom compositions, let's see, what site is this? This is one of the 3 terminal sites that Blue 4 is defending. Yeah, exactly. The Minaret is a custom defensible area that Blue 4 is going to get to help overwatch one of the 3 terminal sites. That's just dealer's choice of the mission developer, but I do like how they have developed a few things. But Barb, if you don't mind, I want to give a quick shout out to Auntie. Without Auntie, we would be unable to host operations within TSB. She's one of the managers of the server network itself, and I do my best in where Havoc Hosting, which is our main host provider for TSB, their affiliate program, and they would normally pay me out for everyone who I advertise servers to pick servers through my affiliate link. That money goes directly to Auntie because she is a boomer. But I try to make sure that she is taken care of with that money. So Auntie, I hope you're doing okay. It's always a pleasure to see you. I know I've been seeing you less and less. I'm drunk as shit right now, by the way, but I hope you're doing okay.
Well, I hope you get a kick out of this, and I hope you
exactly, Barbarian. I hope we see Auntie a little more often, but Auntie, I hope everything's doing okay for you. I know you're very old, but I hope to see you in some of the operations going forward.
Why would you say that?
Well, it's true. I never like to dilute from the truth. I know, I'm rude. I'm horrible, but gee shucks, she's messing with me in my own chat. But I hope she's doing okay. Because Auntie, without her, we wouldn't know about TSB. We wouldn't have deployed within TSB. We would have deployed within our own group. And we owe a lot to her. So I really do hope she's doing okay.
Ems is in my chat now. I told Ems about you and how drunk you are, and Ems said, I'm not much better. So, oh lord.
Not surprised. It's a Friday night. We all got a party, but this is the third round of EU of Friday night fights.
Hey, I have a feeling you and I are gonna party after this.
Shut the fuck up, Barbarian, you silly boomer. You're not even a boomer.
What the fuck? I'm not even a boomer.
Shut the fuck up.
Bottom all you want, but don't call me a boomer. Jesus Christ.
I might have to stop the stream early because I'm way too drunk for this. I didn't mean to drink an entire bottle of mead, but oh my god.
Yeah, man. Now, I can be a mother hen if I want to. I will mother hen you as long as I fucking breathe. So do not quit out on me. I will guide you.
Look, my point is,
arms around you and point you in the right direction.
Shut up. Blah. Anyway, my point is, thank you so much, Auntie, for all of the work you've done in managing everything within TSB. And let's roll this back into FNF. How has it already been 4 minutes out of the fucking 15 minutes of safe start? Fuck's sake.
Also, Contractor wants me to tell you that he is the boomer. Which is also true.
Look, it doesn't matter. We're just having fun here. Alright? That's all that fucking matters. I normally don't get this fucking drunk, but again, we're celebrating 100k subs on YouTube.
100,000 subs. I hope you appreciated the everyone clapping and the priority speakers drowning out all the applause for you.
God. Anyway, what does Blue 4 have for this operation?
AKMs is AKM 762 by 39 AKMs. They have PKMs. They have Iglas. They are the Bosnian. They also have MG42s. Holy shit.
Wow.
This op is modeled after the Bosnian War. And if I consult my cheat sheet real quick, Blue 4 is Bosnia, wearing Altus Lizard, M899 Woodland, using AKMSs, M14s, PKMs, and MG42s. They also have TT33s and Laws Iglas, and are the Bosnian Defense Force. Red 4 is going to be Serbia, using Oakleaf Summer M93, Woodland Camo as well, and Oakleaf helmets, using M70B3 and AKs, pretty much just a licensed production of AKs, SVD for the marksman rifle, and then M84s, which are a licensed PKM for their machine guns. In addition, they are using M80s and RPG-7s. They have a BTR-80, an HT-48, which is, I believe, an MI-8, and then a bunch of trucks for them. Blue 4 also has a dishcam static for them to use.
Thank you, Hunter. I appreciate it.
But holy shit, this is Bosnia War, the prequel, according to the mission maker.
So, 3 caches up for grabs here. We'll see how Blue 4 sets up their defense. Will it be something similar to how Op 4 defended the previous AO? It's anyone's guess, but we do have a castle up for grabs, a town up for grabs, and then even further to the north, a little military alcove up for grabs. But it looks like Blue 4 is already setting some defensive lines against that northern grab, but I think they're going to be defending multiple positions here, since we already see Alpha 1 for Blue 4 going up to the castle here, and Delta 2 setting up defensive lines on that northern position. I think it's interesting how we also do have a minefield here. Go ahead.
I just saw that myself. No, I'm with you. I just saw that myself. There's another minefield. We saw that last week with one of the missions that had 2 minefields. Now we have 1. That's kind of irrelevant as far as positioning, don't you think? Like,
yeah, I mean,
to the east of that middle objective, but
it
like,
just denies Op 4 the ability to dismount right around that minefield position and come into the central and northern objective. So it forces Op 4 to come from the southern objective themselves, deploying at Hill 314 and crossing in from the southern side, or Op 4 deploying from Hill, there's actually no hill marker there, 314 or around this forested area, and then cross in, hitting from the north. So I can see why that minefield was created, but it still denies that aspect from Op4 to advance, limiting them to the northern or southern objectives here, and allows Blue 4 to set up a little bit more of a staging site depending on where Op4 decides to go.
Yeah, with with Op4 getting an MI8 or an MI17 technically, but with Arma's restrictions, we do have an MI8 to stand in for it, and a BTR 80. I think they have a decent amount of assets to utilize for this attack, but like you're saying, with bringing parallels to the last round, we'll see how well they utilize what they're given to assault this very hilly region. With Ruha is very much Ruha has its own hills, but Chernoris and Bukovina or Bistrica. I think it's Bistrica actually. They both start with B's. I mean, as a person with a B in their name, I hate B's. But Bistrica is it's pretty much just a cordoned off section of Chernoris as a whole. But it is a very hilly region, lots of forest, lots of big sweeping hills. There's a lot of potential for movements, counter movements, flanks, counter flanks. There's a lot that could happen between all these big, curvaceous hills. Yes.
It's the third round. No one gives a shit on the third round, alright? It's gonna be balls to the wall. Op4 is gonna take the fucking southern cache first, and they're gonna steamroll up from south to north. But will Blue 4 be able to hold from those positions is anyone's guess, since they are dividing their positions here. And this is what happens when I drink an entire bottle of Viking's blood. I'm drunk as shit.
Don't worry, baby. I'm here for you.
Alright, so cover me when I'm drunk here, but I don't think that minefield is going to be any potential issue for Op4, because Op4 I think is just going to steamroll from south to north, but it is entirely up to Op4 to make that call, because I honestly don't know what assets either side has here. Op4 does have a BTR-80 Alpha and an MI8, which is completely unarmed here. We're not seeing any bipods off to the south, but that's actually really good, because I'm going to be honest with you, when's the last time that a helicopter with a coax on the side was any sort of effectiveness on the defending faction? I will actually name that for you. Lag Hisola. The first time we saw that map, it was Pierce. No, it wasn't Pierce. It was two people. I want to say Staten Bay, but I don't think that's correct. It was two people that was really effective on that helicopter. Were able to get a few snipe kills from that helicopter at range, but that's really, really hard to do. So I think Op4, we're just going to see a south to northern push. And if Blue 4 divides their forces among these objectives as effectively as we see here, I think Op4 is just going to be able to completely overpower these objectives themselves. But we'll just have to see how things go.
Absolutely. They do have the mobility Red 4 does between the MI8 and the trucks supported by that BTR. I could easily see some kind of, I mean, you predicted it yourself, a bit of a bum rush play, steamrolling these objectives. I think the southern one is going to be a lot tougher to... excuse me, I'm also drunk. But yeah. I think the southern one's going to be harder to quote-unquote bum rush and steamroll because of its position up on top of the hill with the castle, castle doctrine. Here in America, we shoot any intruders. But I think the middle objective, that town with the minaret, as well as I think also the town to the outpost, the little camping site to the north, I think those will be fairly easily curb stomped by a rushing or Red 4 force. Again, this is a search and destroy mission, so the defending side knows exactly where the caches are, but the the attacking force only has a rough area to attack in, so they have an area to search before they find the cache and get the proper asset in to blow it up.
It could go either way here, but I could see Op4 doing a steamroll from south to north, Blue 4 has their forces split 50-50 in case Op 4 decides to try to mount a counteroffensive to the north here with their aircraft, but I think this is going to be a pretty cut and dry round in my honest opinion, but still could go either way.
I think it's gonna come down mainly to that southern cache, the castle, because that's the closest cache to Red 4. That might be the first one they attack. So if they're able to take that, then they should be able to take Vizhnoye, which is the town in the center. But with how heavily they're reinforcing the little outpost to the north, I could see them running out of steam by that point with how wide and how thick they're making that defensive line up there.
I don't know. It's again gonna fall to the PvP within the AOs itself, but we're only gonna see that when the round ends and forces start deploying.
No, I agree. They do have a majority of Blue Force forces. They actually have a lot of them stationed out down south, and they're rushing out a little bit, but a minute too early, so they're being teleported back. Who is this that keeps running out? It's fucking Woonap, who I've literally never seen before in my fucking life, just running forward, being teleported back, and continuing to run forward. So
Woonap's alright. I mean, they're just trying to get that early mover advantage, but we got 40 seconds till the round ends for safe start, and they'll start deploying.
Yeah.
Patience is a virtue.
So now we just wait for another minute. We got a bunch of people up here on the top of the castle to the south. They're really leaving this middle point unopposed because, I mean, it's pretty exposed, honestly. Mission starting.
Let's see what Op 4 does.
Lots of groups actually heading out west, so they will be attacking that southern castle first, but there's going to be a fight in the forest before they even get there. Helicopter going in. I don't know how many people they have in it. Let me see. G-Lex is flying again. Oh god, oh fuck. It actually doesn't have any guns on it, so he's just going to be running interference. Liru, your thoughts?
Honestly, I like how Blue 4 is sending forces down south immediately from the southern terminal site. They're going to try to catch Op 4 forces out of position if they decide to stay among the forested areas without the opening spots. For example, 314, you see that nice little opening spot between this forested site and the other forested site to get up to where Blue 4 is. So Blue 4 is trying to play a proactive defense, but they might be able to catch a few Op 4 guys out of position here because they're only 4-man strong. But I think Op 4 is going to be able to maneuver forces past that location.
I hate to interrupt you, but that main Red 4 force just completely passed by a stark white UN UAZ. We now have Charlie 1 for Red 4. It's kind of slowing down, but Blue 4 has already gotten out of it and gone prone. So they're just driving past it. 3 trucks have driven past this white UN UAZ as, oh my god, the tracers!
Yeah, it's getting pretty hectic down there already. First contact being very, very early. But this does leave room for this BTR-80 to come around and potentially take the southern site, because Blue 4 splitting their forces 50-50 here, going for the southern and northern caches. As an Op 4 truck is also coming around the northern side. That is X-Ray driving right next to Echo 1 for Blue 4. But this could really go either way. It's just going to happen. It's going to be relying on the PvP that happens here.
Yeah, baby. Hey, that player versus player, you know how that works. The kind of hand-to-hand combat. Oof. Hey, boy.
Ooh. Let's see how this goes. Lucas, I'm gonna be honest, I need to drink less. Because I'm pretty fucking drunk right now.
Meanwhile, Platoon 1 HQ way down to the south. Red Fort bypassed them completely. Look at this giant red mass of units on the western side of the map border. Coming in southwest of the southern objective. Whew.
Yeah, it's gonna be worrisome for Blue Fort here because those forces. Oh, we just saw a rocket come up and take out the MI8. It is going down.
Yep, engine. That's the engine that got hit. Usually it's a tail rotor, but in this case it's the end, and it's the engine entirely. So G-Leg's popping more flares, trying to wave up a second missile attack as he tries to kill his speed. But no, that's too hot. That's too hot. That's too hot. He hits his wheels. The wheels. He's gliding. He's gliding on the ground. Oh my God, he's flying. He lands it. Lands it.
Incredible landing by OpForce pilot there.
I don't know how. Liru, listen to me slapping my thighs. I don't know how.
I mean, we have some really good pilots within Friday Night Fights that are able to land maneuvers like that. But regardless, OpFort is trying to encroach on the southern cache site, but they are meeting with stern resistance. They still outnumber the Blue Fort defensive force on Hill 363, but we have a massive line of OpFort forces coming up that are intending to encroach on the actual site itself. I could see OpFort encroaching here and taking the 3 objectives, but at the same time, Blue Fort has a good amount of forces set around to flank OpFort's forces, so it's really going to rely on the PvP that happened down here.
I'm trying to find the person who actually had the Igla. I've looked for Charlie too, but
Tim, well, thank you so much for the 5-month resub.
Somewhat, so I'm not sure.
I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
Cripple Red 4. Wait, shit, I was looking at Red 4.
Of course you were.
Attacking set. Shut the fuck up. It was. God damn it! It was Falcon. Of course it was. So Falcon gets a helicopter kill, but G-Legs was able to land it.
I don't know. OpFort, they have a 2-to-3 ratio here, so 2/3 of their forces over on the western side, 1/3 on the eastern, but that 1/3 is doing a really good job overpowering the few Blue Fort garrison elements that are here on the southern side, so it's going to give them a few free early kills here as they encroach on the southern cache site. Blue Fort is clearly going for a time play where they can try to stall out OpFort before they can reach the 3rd objective. And by then, they will reach the northern objective. By then, time will be of an issue here, forcing OpFort to rush, and Blue Fort will be in a good defensive play. But OpFort's done a really good job of circumventing Blue Fort forces to get up to the southernmost objective. But it's still going to take a little bit of effort here because we still have a big chunk of defenders of Bizub Castle that are defending against Blue Fort's Alpha squad push from the south itself.
We actually have, on the far western border of the map, we have Dusty, who is the command element. He's the commander. I mean, all of this group that's to his south-southeast, they're heading up to the cache, but if he were to be found out and eliminated...
Yeah.
Wait, so on the map, it says that he's X-Ray, but on the roster, it says that he is commander overall. So I'm not sure what the deal with that is, but...
Yeah. I mean, Blue Fort, though, we do have Infidel and Nefs down on Blue Fort's side, holding the southeastern side of the actual cast site at Zub, so... This could go either way. I could see Blue Fort utilizing that southern element with Platoon 1 HQ to bottleneck and stall OpFort's forces before they can touch the first cache site to the south at cache site number 3. Or I could see OpFort overpowering the defensive garrison and bottlenecking through to the other 2 cache sites. But really, these next 10 minutes are going to decide who wins this operation. Is it going to be OpFort overpowering the southern cache site, or is it going to be Blue Fort somehow managing to defend from that southern couch site to prevent Op4 from pushing up. And that is where the excitement of this operation is going to be. Go ahead.
Absolutely, and I also think the excitement also extends to you passing up at the end of the op or not, but I do absolutely agree.
Motherfucker.
Blue 4 is even able to put a dent into this Red 4 assault and to hold them at bay. We're seeing Alpha and the rest of Command start to withdraw and head back towards that northern objective, now having that staggered retreat. But how, depending on the damage that Blue 4 is able to do on this Red 4 assault, we could easily see this being a bit of a fumble for Red 4, depending on how well they do this. I'm seeing a lot of crosses and skulls for Blue 4, especially around the forest outside of this castle perimeter. But they are holding their own pretty well. We do have now Andreas, man, inside, tossing nades over the barricades and the walls of the castle itself. Not really being that effective, but just adding to that confusion and chaos with the entire...
If Op4 is able to get forces up here to start throwing grenades and at least put some disbongulation on Blue 4's line here, I could see Op4 overpowering this one objective, even though Falcon's done a really good job within AA parameters, because he's been the AA specialist within Charlie 2 to try to wave off that one force. But I'm going to be honest with you, Barb, I think the operation is going to be called based off of what happens within this first AO. If Blue 4 is able to hold for another 5 to 10 minutes, I think Op4 is going to have a really big difficulty to catch the other two AOs, especially since the northernmost AO has a similar size garrison. But if Op4 is able to overpower and steamroll this southern AO, I think Blue 4 is not going to have a chance here.
Yeah, as Decisive was saying, by the way, Liru, I think you need to check your mic again really quick, but I do absolutely agree with you. This AO is going to be the deciding factor of this match. And it looks like Red 4 is actually doing really well. We're seeing Foxtrot 2 over to the east, starting to break off and head on to the next objective as the Charlie Bravo Platoon 1 HQ, they start to encircle it on the western side. I think that Red 4 really has the advantage here. We're seeing now on the perimeter.
I don't know, Yash.
Trade. I didn't even know who that was because the mission maker fucked up and didn't see name tags. The fucking idiot, goddamn bastard. Like,
be nice, be nice.
I know. We only get this mission because of the community, but I think that was Scandy. Scandy here on the exterior. Yanni Nimia actually wakes back up with that MG42. I didn't realize Scandy was holding here. Scandy is holding this castle. So this could be very costly for Red 4 if Scandy...
Blue 4 just knocked out.
Benefits. Falcon is now on top of that big tower being suppressed by Golf to the east. As X-Ray for Blue 4 is now coming down the road in a white UAZ. And is now being targeted by that BTR.
This could still go either way for the defending faction of Blue 4. So we still have a few guys on the tower itself trying to defend against Op4 encroaching here, but we are still having some CQB happen between Blue 4 on the lower towers versus Op4 on the ground here, and as well as a few Blue 4 on the ground itself. For example, Coda on 3 kills, trying his best to hold with a PKM, but it might not be enough here as the Southern Cache is about to be taken.
Yeah, I agree. Op4, through sheer force of numbers, forcing their way inside and just...
Kimakuro, thanks so much for their resub on 19 months.
That MG42 is magged up in that cache.
Operations, and I hope you're getting
1200 RPM.
Operation.
And there it goes. So that's the southern cache taken care of. Middle cache is not very well defended.
Ooh, tower goes off as Op4 is firing their explosive traps to try to hold Blue 4.
Very nicely done. I'm seeing...
Excuse me, that's Blue 4 trying to hold Op 4 there.
I don't even know who's dead, but just the people who are down because of that. Holy shit.
Yep.
And even on the western side, Coda on 4 kills with the PKM.
Oh, this is not looking good for the attacking faction because Op 4 is stalling. No, excuse me. Blue 4 is stalling some of Op 4 here. They are losing the southernmost side, but Blue 4 still has a big number of forces to hold that northernmost cache. We might see this go out for time here, but
very possible.
Difficult.
Very possible. I don't know. Now we have that BTR going on the eastern side, coming in on that minefield. I'm actually gonna watch the minefield, see if it runs. Nope, it's going east the minefield. They are using their noggins. I love to see that. But there's already some discord around that northern cache with the Blue 4 exit group and some additional supplementing Red 4 forces just causing some contact. Wait, is as is Platoon 2 HQ, okay.
Because she's thanks for the 5-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations.
But
Hope you're gonna kick out of this.
There's a lot of stuff going on far, all across this AO, so we'll see how this unfolds. Mikey, no, okay. Mikey is now in your chat. He's in my chat as well. He's calling us both cheaters.
Why are we both cheaters?
I don't know. I guess because we're spectating the fight? No, we're commenting. Then he's saying your graphics are better than mine. He's calling me the other cheater.
That makes sense. I mean, I am the one with the bigger following, but otherwise, Blue 4 has 2 guys left on the southern objective here as they're holding from Op 4. We still have another 40 minutes in this round. Op 4 BTR 80 Alpha trying to pull around. That is crewed by Olaf and somebody else within Gamma as they're trying to strike Blue 4 forces coming into this one objective here. And we do have a single Op 4 defender holding from the northern side of Blue 4. But this could be nasty if Op 4 is able to get this one guy in and initiate the hack. But Blue 4 appears to be mounting up in vehicles to try to pull out from here.
It's not terminals.
Is it caches, not terminals? You are right. I do see a cache. So that's going to be up to the one guy with an Op 4 G-Legs here, finding a way to demo that northern cache to gain that advantage. But again, Op 4 is just so intermingled with Blue 4 forces here. It's really hard to tell who is going to get the advantage in this operation. But I do see a lack of players here for this 124-person PvP, so a lot of people have died, but we've both been too drunk to notice. So, Stratacone, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I know he is a staff within FNF. He is technically behind enemy lines here because, let's be honest, Blue 4 and Op 4 seem pretty even within the numbers here. Op 4 double tapping some members of Blue 4 here. But hot damn. Op 4 is going to be able to take the southernmost objective site, but again, numbers seeming pretty even. This is going to be really hard for Op 4 to try to get to the other 2 objective sites themselves. So we're waiting to see if Op 4 can initiate the hack on the southernmost objective site. According to the AO here, they've actually already been able to do that and execute. So it's going to be up to the central group to move in and initiate the hack on this small little town here.
My sister just came into my room with my niece and was saying, "You're really loud," and I'm confused.
Mom, are you okay?
No.
Is your sister hot?
Shut the
What about your niece? Is she hot? This is what happens.
This is 2 years old.
That's inappropriate. Anyway, Blue 4 is mounting up a defense on the northern side as Op 4 tries to push around in the central objective right here. They're eventually going to find the cache, but what is our time limit right here? We still have 30 minutes to go, so I could see Op 4 formulating and going up to the northern side. Op 4 still has a BTR 80 to work with here, and they have a single guy within the defense lines here, but it's still neck and neck for this round. Yash, I thank you for that. Alright, so we're waiting on Op 4 to catch the central cache here. Southern cache has already been taken out, but if Op 4 doesn't re-rally their forces and sends the middle group to go up to the northern group, they could do a 1-to-1 ratio. Blue 4 could potentially win that. And then it's up to Op 4 to move up here, but I think the advantage here is leaning to Op 4.
Red 4. I think so too.
You're drunk too, aren't you? Isn't it fun to be drunk?
No, because my sister, who doesn't even live here, came into my room with my niece, and I'm just confused now. I saw a text from my mom saying that they're coming over because my niece was like listing all the people who lived here and being all cute and like a little toddler.
Barb.
And now they're coming
Barb.
over. And now
Barb. Calm down. It's okay. It only matters if she's hot. Alright? So Op 4 remounting on the southern objective here. There's still a few Blue 4 stragglers, Stanners, and Burt. Stanners, I'm going to be honest here. He's like my third pick for top like 10 players of FNF. We have a machine gunner firing down. He is mag dumping that cache site there because they don't know if they have a demo specialist around in the AO. I don't actually see a demo specialist for Op 4, so they're just trying to knock out that cache, but this is going to go either way here on the northern side. We could still see something with that BTR here, but either way, it's still neck and neck for this round. I'd say Blue 4 has a slight advantage. They do have a few vehicles driving around trying to see where the rest of Op 4 is for this third round, but that is just X-Ray, which is meant to be a recon group in the first place. But Op 4, they're still trying to lick their wounds here. They're still waiting for orders, and we still have a Blue 4 member of the command element coming around. He is scoped up and he is ready to knock somebody out. I don't know, this could go either way.
You say that all the time. Just like you could go either way, this could go either way.
Shut the fuck up, Barbarian. There's a difference between our naughty little RPs and Bert getting a kill and getting caught in a reload right here as he is mag dumped by two Op 4 guys. He is knocked out and killed. He is only knocked on... Nope, he is dead. So that is why you always want to check the magazine counter in your gun, because if you're not at full and you can't kill 3 guys in the AO, you are going to die a horrible death.
I can't believe you just actually segued between saying naughty, horny RPs and actual PvP armor.
Shut the fuck up, Barbarian. What does it matter? We're at 100k subs for my channel. You have been doing a great job editing videos, and now Blue 4 is setting up a really good defensive line at the last cache site with a small group of Op 4 ready to pincer in. But this is a mix of Wow, hold up. We got T5 Bay in here. We've got TSB players in here. I don't mean to play favoritism, but I think Foxtrot 2 for Op4 can do a lot of damage in this 1AO. So we'll have to see how that goes. We also have one of the FNF staff members as a medic for Op4 piercing into this objective, but we'll just have to see how it goes.
Yeah, I guess we will. I think Bluebird's gonna win this because looking at the map, I think Red 4 lost a lot of their numbers.
Yeah, no, I do agree with that, but we could still see it turn around either way. It depends on the PvP down here. The staff member is down, so that just is that's gonna focus the reliance of Op4 winning this objective to the TSB force coming in from the south with extras here. But otherwise, hearing AT fire off. We also do have Olaf in a BTR to the way northwest here. They are smoking though because AT hit them. They are gonna cook off. There's the cook off. And this could go either way.
Right. Yep.
Barb, you okay?
No, she walks in and she sees me illuminated by 3 fucking studio quality lights with a green screen backdrop in a suit and tie and a balaclava. How do I explain that?
Well, it depends. Is she cute?
Stop asking that. She's married and has a child.
Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you still can score, Barbarian.
I'm going to punch you in the throat and crush your windpipe.
I'd love to see you try. Because you know, anything you do against me, Bloodwing is going to beat the shit out of you. But that's besides the point here. Op4 doing their best job to try to come up to the northern AO, but they seem to be evenly matched. As Blue 4 maintains their defensive perimeters here, as Op4 comes around and tries to get these defensive lines crushed here. But they're even. They're even. And I don't think Op4 is going to be able to get this one. It's going to be close, but once again, we are relying on the PvP that happened on the ground level. Barb, what do you think about this?
My mom says that she wants me to come say hi, and I'll be able to say hi in a minute, but
Go say hi to your sister. Tell him I said hello, personally.
She doesn't know you exist, and I prefer
I
to
know.
keep it that way.
Okay. I'll see you at our wedding. But anyway.
Her husband gives me beer? Shut the fuck up.
That's a good ratio to have. Meanwhile, Blue 4 holding out. That was steadily holding out against an Op4 aggressor right there, managing to get the kill. As we still have Op4 and Blue 4 intermingling here in 1-to-1 fights. I don't think Op4 is going to be able to take the cash because of Blue 4's wall defense line here.
I mean, if they were able to get the guys from Nizhavoye up there and able to get a group going, I think
they
would
can't
have a
even
chance.
English.
But otherwise, no, I don't think so. Otherwise, yeah, it's been a good fight. I've had my mind blown wide open because...
Over what?
Because I wasn't expecting my sister to see me in a full balaclava and FNF, get up, but otherwise,
amazing.
It's been a good fight with Red 4 overcoming the obstacles of the castle. They got the middle cache pretty quickly, but yeah, like we kind of predicted, that northern group, because they were able to withdraw certain groups and get a good defensive line going, were able to withstand the Red 4 assault.
So because Op4 is just trickling into this last cache site, I don't see them winning this objective because Blue 4 is going to be able to keep their hold on this northern cache site here. But otherwise, we could still see a penetration effort by Op4, but it's very, very unlikely. We do have T5 Bay and Off 4 here that could do some additional damage here, but he's got a lot of guys to fight. Even though he has an MG42, it's going to be very difficult for him to get these kills off.
Bosnia for the win. Kosovo is not the Serbia.
Very true. T5 Bay doing some medical here as Risen Kill and Malin are trying to outflank Panzer and Kalashnikov. But we do have RS Blade trying to strike down on Malik and Risen Kill.
I just hope this ends in the next 5 minutes so I can go take a pee.
Well, that's going to entirely depend on this answer to my question, Barbarian. Are you ready?
Am I ready for what, Lance Corporal Liru?
I don't know, my little PogChamp member just fell over. Long story on that, by the way. Is your sister cute? Oh no, Malin is about to strike down on this D2 member. D2 goes down, and Malin is able to get a free kill right there. So Op 4 actually has a decent line here. Cactus 69 to the south might still have a snipe angle on some of the Op 4 guys advancing, but everyone's question is going to fall on this. Barb, is your sister cute? Yes or no? Good luck. She's asleep right now. She's asleep right now. Answer the fucking question.
Who is asleep? Did you drug Bloodwing again?
Are you kidding me? She's always sleepy by 7 p.m. So I'm going to ask again. Is your sister cute? Barb, I'm not hearing an answer right now. You have to truthfully represent a question in the form of an answer.
All members of my family have a hereditarily gifted appearance and handsomeness to their physical qualities.
Dude, Barb. Barb. Yes.
It's making me really be fucking upset at you, considering she is married with a child. Shut.
You're welcome. Anyway, Op 4 seems even with Blue 4 right now as they encroach on the third cache site. Blue 4 has a few stragglers to the south, specifically 5 total, but they might be caught out of position right here as Op 4 maneuvers on this little campsite. And I could see this going either way depending on how the operation goes.
Just like how you go either way when the operation goes south.
That depends. Is your sister involved?
Oh, is it Catboy with a giant, like, Fuda dick involved? Wait, no, if he's a boy, then he wouldn't have a Fuda dick.
Oh my god. Anyway, Strato, who is one of the staff members of FNF, I haven't seen him in most FNF rounds, but he's definitely pulling his weight here, knocking out some of the Blue 4 members, as we also have Vargrant, Lucius, and member of 4IB come down as Swola suppresses from the side. But Op 4 really needs to focus on putting that explosive specialist to work to run in and demo spec one of these objectives right here so they can win this last round of EUFNF. But it's close either way. All the players are definitely up to this little corner. And it's going to depend who gets what at this point. Sweet home Alabama.
I just want this round to be over.
We do have multiple Op 4 guys on the cache itself. They are trying to mag dump it at this point. Blue 4 with no one close to defend. Explosive traps going off as well.
Actually, I think I might have heard Cactus 69. Nice. But that is unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, Op 4 is trying to destroy the cache at this time. Blue Force not maneuvering any forces around.
Hey, Lee,
I actually...
ask me about my sister again.
Why?
I don't know. You should ask me about my sister again.
We have Devinzer and Malin mag dumping the cash sideways coming up to dunk it. Why? What's wrong with your sister? As Sideways runs up, he's about to shoot Malin and the other Op4 guy in the back of the head, and Op4 was unable to destroy that cash as they were trying to mag dump it right there. Op4 is only down to 2 guys left on the northern side. What?
Everything that happens from this point on is your fault.
Oh my god, shut up. We're trying to do some PvP commentary on FNF, alright?
Oh, yeah.
So, we have Zammy down, but we have COO and...
Bloodwing, no, you can't reinforce that.
Is she hot? That's the question. That is an honest question I asked from my girlfriend, alright? That means life or death right there. We just had one of the Op4 guys go down. Blue 4 might be able to clutch this because they have a numbers advantage right here. So, Barb, is she hot? Yes or no? We broke Barb. Barb, Bloodwing is demanding you answer the question.
I hate both of you now.
Op4's down.
Rang the alarm. I got Bloodwing up out of bed using M's. And she does this to me?
Eric, who is down after trading with another Blue 4 guy to the north. I think Blue 4 is going to be able to hold this third round, but it doesn't matter. All we need to know is, Barb, is your sister hot? Yes or no?
I'm gonna rub hot sauce on your dick and ask you to fucking go take a piss.
Good luck. Bloodwing was playing Bayonetta, but now she is to my side. So, good luck trying to get close, because she is a psycho yandere. But regardless, do you think Op4 is going to be able to... Eriku wakes back up, might try to get to the third objective, but I think there's too many Blue 4 defenders here to hold against that objective.
What do you mean you'll lick it, Bloodwing? No, it's not a spicy.
Don't judge my bae. Don't judge my bae. She'll kick your ass. Barb, unfortunately, I've taught her how to fire guns, so good luck. But she can kick your ass easily. I've made sure.
I have no friends in this world.
I think Blue 4 is going to be able to hold on this objective, but we'll see how things go. Alright, chat, so we'll be back at the top of the hour for the NA branch. Hopefully I will have sobered up, but I think this round is pretty cut and dry. So thank you so much for watching and deal with my drunk ass and Barbarian's drunk ass. I hope you keep enjoying the operations.
I was going to be on your side if you are on
and
my
I hope you
side,
keep
no,
enjoying the content.
Party, consume the stream and yourself. Therefore,
bro, I'm not even horny. I'm just drunk. All right.
Shit. Bullshit.
Barb, I would be horny if you answered my question. Ready? Is your sister hot? Yes or no?
Question.
Is your sister hot? Barb, I'm gonna repeat myself. Ready? Is your sister hot? I think we broke Barbarian. Exactly. Options. That's the most important thing. But Barb appeared.
Options? No, I'm not gonna permit you to have a fucking freeway with my sister.
Barb, my friend, you've already lost then at that point, because I have a lot of special rules with Bloodwing, but that's besides the point. So, I'm gonna repeat myself. Is your sister hot? He does not answer. Therefore, I'm going to assume she's super hot. And Bloodwing gets first dibs on her. So, sorry to say. But anyway, we're still waiting for Eric Crew here to make a move on the cache. But he is fighting 3, 6, 7 Blue 4 players to get to there. And he is only a medic kit. So, it is unlikely that he's going to be able to win this third round. So, we'll have to see how things go. And yes, I will attest to that. I am Bloodwing's bitch. I do whatever the fuck she tells me to. I am under her order, and I would not like it any other way. I'm defaultly loyal to her, and she is the love of my life, and the reason that I am... Shut the fuck up, simp! I am trying to attest my love for the love of my life.
Oh, I'm gonna sit under her as she sits on my face. Shut the fuck up, you goddamn fucking...
I know where you live.
My sister's hot. Sure, you do, and I know where you live.
Is your sister hot? Is your sister hot? That's the question we've been asking tonight, Barbarian. It's not that I want to know or my fans want to know. It's if Bloodwing wants to know. All right? And she is superior to us both. So answer the fucking question.
Music is way too fitting for this.
Meanwhile, Eric, who is getting shot to shit between two Blue 4 players, and he's dead. And, all 4's eliminated. Blue 4 wins round 3. Isn't that excellent? Auntie Static even saying that her sister's hot.
You can.
I mean, that's up to Bloodwing if she wants to go for that. But anyway, that's the end of EU FNF. So we'll be back in 45 minutes for the NA branch. Hopefully I will have sobered up. But otherwise, this has been an interesting round of the EU branch of FNF. I've just been drinking because, 100k subs, yada yada. But anyway, we'll be back in about 45, really an hour worth, because it's going to take an extra 15 minutes to get sorted. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. I hope you keep enjoying the operations from the channel. Otherwise, cheers. Have a good one.
Twitch.tv/BarbarianWeeb and BarbarianWeeb on YouTube.
I decided to just mute myself there because he is shilling for himself. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one. Please join us again for an hour when I sober up for the NA North American operations for Friday Night Fights. I'll see you guys in an hour. Thank you so much for watching.